Welcome. So how does the BiS list look now after the nerf? On the 27th, the nerf will hit us that will bring down the dual wield damage down to the level of two-handed melee hunter right now. So that it's also a good thing. You have the freedom to just pick what you want, and according to some sims, two-handed is actually the better choice right now. At least if you have the epic axe from the last boss in Nomergon. But yeah, let's get into the list. If you have leatherworking and money, personally, I don't have this right now because I'm poor. But one day I'll have it. The glowing Gneuro-linked cowl, the leather helmet from leatherworking. But if you don't have that, you could still actually go with the Artemis cowl if you have that. But from the raid, we have this bad boy. The Marksman's Scope Visor. Nice item. 1 crit, 9 agility. Very nice. But let's put that back there. For the neck, it is the begins a quest item you get from the last boss. Crit and 16 attack power, a bit of stamina. Nice item. For the shoulders, we have the Trog Slayer pauldrons. A lot of AP on this guy. 12 agility, 22 attack power, very nice. No competition. And for the cloak, we have the prototype parachute cloak. 12 agility with free agility enchant. Very nice. A big chunk of crit. Very, very nice. And AP, of course. And for the chest, we are going with the male set. The full set will be going in with 2 stats enchant. And yeah, the leather is also good. It isn't bad, but the male set is just better. We get more intellect, we get the chance to restore mana. Because you don't want to have to use Aspect of the Viper if you can avoid it. And right now, if you play with, this set and maybe Invigoration on your boot, the mana reg rune you can have if you play two-handed, then, maybe you don't even have to do Aspect of the Viper in most fights. Maybe just the last 2, they are a bit longer, but the other ones, maybe you don't have to do it anymore. And that means, you don't have to gimp yourself with that minus 10% damage. So this is a very good item. And the best wrist guards right now, 4 Stalker Bracers from the VSG rep, Exalted. If you don't have that, like me, then you can go with the experimental aim stabilizers. 7 agility, 22 attack power. Very nice item. And when it comes to weapons, with the nerf, our options has become a lot broader. We no longer have to use the fist weapon set. The main hand fist weapon is still very, very nice. And, you are buffing the whole raid with more damage for the casters and also for your own, Dragon Breath Chili, Shadow Oil, all of that gets a boost. And that is very, very nice. But you don't have to. You don't have to. The offhand is still pretty good, It is it has high damage for an offhand. So that is also very good. Your Carves will do more damage. Your flanking strike will not, since it only uses the main hand, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, you don't have to take that. You can also take the ultrasonic vibroaxe now without a problem. And actually, the Vanquisher sword might be the best offhand we can get right now in terms of, you know, overall DPS, because of all that attack power it has. 28 attack power. And this is according to Sims, so we don't really know exactly. I don't know how much more damage do you do if you lower the target's armor with 160, you know. But if you're an orcs, go for it. The axe will be better, 100%. But yeah, personally, I will still go with the fist weapon set on my hunter. And with the fist weapon set, we have the fist weapon skill gloves. I tried to research this, but because we know that five weapon skill against a mob that is 3 levels higher than you will help you with, you know, glancing damage on your white hits, of course. But also, it will also reduce the hit requirement with 1 against those. But how much does 3 do? 3 weapon skill against a target that is 2 level higher, like the bosses in Nomergon? I don't know exactly. I'm guessing it does the same, like 5 does for 3 levels. But yeah, we just can't be sure. We need more testing on that. I'm very sure. I didn't see anyone write about it when I searched. But yeah, this is probably the best. But a close second or first is the Mechanist gloves. Leather gloves with 30 extra attack power versus mechanical units. So almost all bosses in there. Very nice. And also the Fingers of Arcane Accuracy that has also has plus hit chance and a bit of intellect and agility. But yeah, the gloves is better. So depends, you know, what do you get first? And for the belt slot, if you have engineering, you can get this hyperconductive gold wrap. It is a very usy item. But yeah, I don't have the money for it, so I don't have it. So instead, you could get the Dark Vision Girdle. Stamina, intellect, chance to hit, and attack power. Very nice. Right now I have this one, a chance to hit and a little bit of attack power. So still a good one, if you have the AB rep. And here we continue with the set legs, set shoes. The ring from the last boss. The rings aren't super nice, really. You know, it does give a lot of stamina and a bit of resistance. That's nice. But yeah, I would have liked more DPS on it, you know. More DPS. Because right now it has a little bit less, one less strength than the Protector's Band you get from Warsong Gulch rep. And sure, but everyone don't have that. So what can you get instead? If you have money, you can get Mark of Kern or Assault Band, maybe both. Because 20 attack power on a ring is really, really usy. But yeah, it is pretty expensive. I would not do it. So instead you could go for the Iron Spine's Eye from the rare in Graveyard. If you're level 40, you can go in and solo this pretty easily. It will take a while though. You need some luck on your side. If you're Horde, you can get the Band of the Iron Fist. A very nice item from the BFD raid quest. So you should have this already if you're Horde. But then it goes down after that. And for the trinkets, you want the last boss quest trinket from BFD. Very easy to get right now at level 40, if you didn't already have it. And for the next trinket slot, we go for the Gyromantic Experiment for 420B. It has attack power and a use effect that increases your attack speed. But it seems it malfunctions a lot. So you might... it's a bit of a gamble if you want to click it or not. And if you don't have... You can also get the Battle Chicken. The Battle Chicken is very good for the melee group. So at least one person should have it in the raid. Always. And then you could also get the... Well, the one I showed in my first guide, the Thunder Bruce Boot Flask. This doesn't have a cost. It just spews flame in front of you when you click it. You can still attack and stuff. So this is just extra damage. Extra damage with well, some kind of cooldown. I can't see it right now, but it is probably at least 5 minutes. Usually is. So yeah, you can save that for a boss where you want more damage for the parse. Our best bow is the bow of shearing arrows. And I guess if you want to min-max, you could get the sniper scope. Whip that. This is a very, very, very good bow for us. No, this is the wrong bow. What the hell? Why? Because it's the same. It is the same icon. Now, sorry for confusing you. The Bloodlash bow. We need the Bloodlash bow, guys. Chance on hit to increase your strength by 50, and it works with your melee attacks. Very important to know. And when it comes to talent builds, the best build right now is pure BM spec. Pure BM spec. I don't exactly know the numbers of how much more it has on survival, but it is substantial enough that if you really care about your damage, you should change. But I will continue being survival for a while longer and test it out myself after the nerf, because I really like survival, especially now when we well, maybe you start playing with the two-hander instead, so you can have trap launcher with entrapment. You know, it will be a lot of fun in PvP. So, let's check more here. So here is, of course, an orc. And if you are an orc, you should 100%, if you want to min-max, go with the two-handed option. Go with the Thermoplug Rocket Cleaver. And as a second best, you can get the Supercharged Head Chopper. A very high damage chance on hit on it. If this drops, I might get it and start using it myself on my dwarf, because I really like chances on hit. But yeah. And the enchants on weapons, for some reason, they don't have the dismember or dismantle. The dismantle enchant. Maybe it has to do with my filters or something, I'm not sure. But you should get the dismantle enchant on your weapons. This does cost a little bit of money, but the costs should be down. Well, they should go down and continue going down. So, if you go two-handed, you should go with the power-assisted lifting belt, or the belt slot. There will be some competition on this belt, especially on Alliance side. And well, I guess shamans can also do the two-handed. So it will be competition on all sides, I guess. As an orc or human, you don't really need this. It is a bit overkill. So if you are an orc, you should still go with the the dark vision girdle. A lot more worth. But all others that don't have the weapon skill in the racial go with the power assisted lifting belt. A very juicy item. And I think that should be it, really, in terms of Abyss list for Phase 2. So if you have any suggestions, you think I missed something, you know, I'm not perfect in any shape or form. So yeah, subscribe, comment, like the video, and I'll see you next time.